Hey guys, it's your girl Tara Michelle. Welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. So I'm doing another tag video. This is going to be the week of tag videos. And I want to say this, I just reached 1K subscribers like 2 or 3 days ago. Dude, you guys, I'm not even gonna tell you whether or not I cried or not, but it hasn't even been 5 months since I started. I uploaded my first video on September 25th. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the compliments. I'm shocked that people like my personality as much as they do because I am so opinionated, and I respect the you know what, out of all of you guys who don't agree with me on certain perfumes will come in and voice what you see in that perfume, and we can go back and forth. And there's been a few of you who have given me your take on some things I didn't like. And before I decluttered them, I tried it again and I was like, okay, I see that. And a couple of them I've kept. So I just like the dialogue. I like the family vibe. I like the feel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much to every last one of you who subscribed to me. If you have a channel and you have ever tagged me in something, I am so far behind and I wasn't able to be mentioned at first. So I don't even know. I don't know. So tag me again or hit me up on Instagram and say, hey, can you do this? Or yeah, I tagged you on this one. I would still love your, views on it, and I'll do it. I don't care. Let's just go. This could be a tagging channel for a straight month for all I care. I want to hold up my end of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those of you who did my Sent Your Heart Out tag. I forever love you for that. I'm so grateful because it was my first tag and my only one so far. So again, this tag video, as if you've seen in the title, is from my baby girl. Her name is Alithia. The name of her channel is The Simple Chic Life. I have seen everybody in the world do this tag. And I just didn't get around to it. I had so much other stuff I had written, ahead of that I had known about ahead of that. So I didn't get around to it. I'm not even sure if she tagged me though. So that's another subject, but I'm tagging myself. So yes, let's go ahead and get started. The first question is, what was your gateway niche fragrance? That would be this beauty right here. None other than Delina from the House of Parfums de Marly. Rose, rhubarb, beautiful life. Delina is bae. If you ever hear me refer to a perfume as bae, I'm talking about her. So exquisite, so refined, so unique. There are so many perfumes that have been released after this one that are using rhubarb now that it's almost nauseating. However, I have to admit, I own a lot of them because I'm intrigued by that note because of her. So yes, she was the first niche fragrance I ever had. Be careful with the niche fragrances, guys, because that is a road that you can fall down, and the next thing you know, you're homeless on the corner and all you own is your perfumes. Some of them are too expensive. Just be careful and make sure it's worth it. The second question is, what is your man's favorite perfume or fragrance of yours? He has two. He can't choose between these two. It's the original Mon Guerlain and La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So, this one is my first one and this one is my second. But for him, it's like either or. If I wear either one of them, he is as happy as a clam. Now, what I noticed with a lot of these questions is that I have the same perfumes over and over again to answer them, unfortunately. But the third question is, what is your most hyped up fragrance? I have two. One is Delina. Of course, this thing took YouTube and the world by storm, and it's still doing it. And the only one I think that could beat it is MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540. I had to make sure that was the right one. This perfume, please, it had been out for so long, you'd have thought it had this hit like a 2-ton atomic bomb or something. It was crazy. So both of these are fragrances that were so hyped. I think that everybody in the world felt they needed to have them. There are so many dupes of this fragrance. It is astonishing. It has to be the most duped fragrance. That and Creed Aventus. Like, I can't even, super hyped. And you know what? In both instances, well worth it. The next question is, which of your perfumes gets the most hate? Well, I don't own this perfume anymore. The one that I had originally chosen, it was Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. So many people love it, and just as many people love it, hate it. People don't like the fact that it's been around as long as it has. People don't like the fact that it's touted as like the first coffee perfume, yet you barely get any coffee for the most part. So, I don't know. I think that it's a great perfume. It has been a part of my life for years. Over the years, in some version, no matter what size of the bottle, I've had Black Opium. So long before I was a collector, when I would just wear one fragrance a year until I was done with that, and then get something else, I've known about Black Opium, and it's a love of mine. So, but it is truly hated. I also have 3 more. Let's go ahead and bring her back up again. Dude, as many people who love, now I think it's 99% of the world loves this and 1% doesn't, but it gets a lot of hate. I think the main reason that it gets a lot of hate, and again, that's Delina from Parfums de Marly, is because it costs so much. I think that irritates people. The next one is, again, gonna go ahead and come on. People hate on this because of the price. I think there's a size of this that is actually $600 and some odd dollars. Guys. If you have it like that, it's worth it. If you do not have it, don't do it to yourself. That's like a mortgage. Stop it. But I don't think people hate too much on the smell. There are, of course, like 1 or 2 people in the world who don't like the smell. Let's all stay together in prayer for them. But it's the price. It's the price. And last but not least, I'm going to just pick a particular one. I'm not saying it's this one that everybody hates on, because this is the newest one, or one of the newest ones that's been released. But the entire house of Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. You know what? People hate on this house so bad when they know they spent so many years wearing it. Stop. Okay? Just stop. I'm not hearing it. The next question is, what is your favorite bedtime fragrance? Well, I used to love to wear Twinkle, Oh So Fresh from Marc Jacobs, but I recently decluttered that because I don't really wear fragrances to sleep. I feel like when I go to sleep, that is the time to let my nose rest. I don't want to become one of these people that becomes, what's the word, anosmic or something like that, where they can't smell anything anymore because they just bombarded their nose all the time. So I like to just get in the shower, get out, put on something unscented, a nice, thick, rich body butter, and then go to bed. You know what I'm saying? And just chill. But in my collection right now, the other fragrance that I will wear to sleep is Ariana Grande's Cloud. I tend to wear this one to sleep if I'm feeling like I need something warm and cozy, like if I can't sleep at night, I can wear this one, or REM. Let me go ahead and give it some screen time too. I can wear REM, which I love this perfume so much and haven't been reaching for. I swear I should wear this more. COVID sucks. So REM or Cloud, but I definitely I've reached for this one way more. I think I've worn this to sleep once. I absolutely love this to sleep in. The next question is, what is your favorite new purchase? The answer to that would be Gentle Fluidity in Gold from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I love this fragrance. This fragrance just, it smells so good. It's so pretty. It's so nice. I wore this on Valentine's Day this year. This wasn't one of the 5 that was in my video, but the Simple Chic Life, and I'm doing her tag right now, put out a video about the fact that she had just purchased this, and it put it back in my mind that day. And I went and I smelled it and I was like, yeah, I'm changing it up, because I was absolutely going to wear Mon Guerlain, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do Gentle Fluidity in Gold. I love this. I need to get some wear out of it. So yeah. The next question is, what is your most worn fragrance of all time? My most worn fragrance of all time would more than likely be Sweet Honesty or Far Away from Avon. However, I'm so far removed from those two and have no idea if they even still make them or if they're still around. So the next one on my list would definitely be Heiress by Paris Hilton. This is my daughter's, because of course I don't own it anymore. And she has the top on. I done told her it's a mirror on the back. She loved to not let that mirror be connected. Oh, I can't do that. So this is so beautiful. Man, I will have this in my collection again. I feel like this is actually a top 20 for life type of fragrance. It is youthful, but still grown. It's fresh and it's sweet and it is fun and it's flirty. It's a really good fragrance to have when you want to remember that just because you're in your 40s or 50s or 60s does not mean that you cannot smell young and fun and flirty. This fragrance does it for me. It's an all-time fave, one of the best celebrity scents ever created. Again, my most worn fragrance of all time is Eris by Paris Hilton. The next question is, what is your most complimented fragrance? Again, I just Mon Guerlain and Mon, this is the Eau de Parfum. For all of these answers that I've been showing you, this is the Eau de Parfum. And then for this question too, I can also throw Floral in there. People can't really tell the difference. Because I don't hang around a bunch of frag heads in real life. So they just know I smell good. And Jean Paul Gaultier's La Belle as well. I was going to try to pick something else, but those are so far ahead of everything else. I guess I could have picked Mazzolari by Vaniglia, Velvet Vanilla by Mancera, and they are highly complimented, but not over those two. So I want to keep it as accurate as possible, even if there are a bunch of redundancies. What can I say? It is what it is. Number 9 is, what is your most surprising fragrance? I have to nominate 2 because in 2020, there were 2 perfumes that literally shocked me to my core. There were a lot that shocked me, but these 2. This is Un Jardin sur le Nil. This is a perfume that has green mango and carrots in it. Like, those 2 notes just had me going, wait, what? And it's very green in the opening. And it was something I wasn't used to at that time. I didn't know what Delicious Delights was doing to me and what she had recommended for me, but I stuck with it. And she was 100,000 million, jillion, gazillion % correct. The dry down on this is exquisite. The whole Un Jardin line from the House of Hermes is just magnificent. I have a video on the entire range of these perfumes, so go and check that out if you haven't. It's just exquisite. You know, it was my introduction into super green fragrances that really do smell like cypress and, you know, cypress needles, pine needles, grass, you know, just things that you normally wouldn't think would be, you know, the bee's knees. Well, it absolutely is. My other surprising fragrance is Saint from Kat Von D. You guys who've been following me, you know I wore this to Mexico when I went in December. And this thing went from just like, it smelled like a light strawberry, like body spray to me. No. This transitions into something so sexy. I wore this to dinner almost every night in Mexico. I had a travel size of it that I took down there with me because I was scared this would be too big for TSA. But I know better now. So for next time, I'll know. But this transitions. It is fun and it is fruity and it is very girly in the beginning. But like I said, that dry down moves over to sexy and sensual and very much for a beautiful dinner and date night. So I was very surprised because I think I got this for $15 and I got the travel size for $8. I got that one first and then went back and said, oh, no, I need to get a bigger bottle. Because of the massive sale that Sephora was having, they only had the 1 ounce, so that's what I got. But this is very surprising. For the scent itself, for the transition, and for the price, you cannot beat it. I really love this fragrance. And I will be on the hunt for a 3.4 ounce bottle because I think this thing is discontinued, and I want to have this around for a while. The last question is, what is your favorite fragrance of all time? Up until 2018, I would have said Sweet Honesty or Far Away from Avon. I'm still, even though I was 16 wearing those, I still have a special place in my heart for both of those. So with them being out of sight, out of mind for years and years and years now, and again, me not even knowing if they are still in existence, I'd have to say, and I'm going to say it with you all because I know you're saying it at home with me, guys. Come on. What's my favorite perfume of all time? Let me hear you. Right now, all I hear is somebody's car alarm because the people on this street, boy, I swear. Okay, so my favorite fragrance of all time is Mon Guerlain from the House of Guerlain. This is the Eau de Parfum. I do love all the rest of the flankers except for Bloom of Rose EDT. And again, shout out to the person who bought that from me on Macari. I hope you love it because I did not. Yes, Mon Guerlain is my favorite fragrance of all time. Guys, I hope you like this video. I know you've seen the tag, but the tags, the reason I like the tags is because the answers are never the same. Sometimes you'll see a lot of redundancies and a lot of similarities, especially if you follow a bunch of frag heads that tend to like the same thing. And as people, we do that sometimes. I like to switch it up a bit by purposely following people who I do not have anything in common with. Because sometimes they can surprise you. Sometimes they come up with something that can open up your mind and expand your palette. So, as always, I want to talk to you guys in the comments. If you have any of these, if you don't have a YouTube channel and you want to answer these 7 questions in the comments, by all means, please do. If you do have a YouTube channel and you were not tagged in this and you didn't do the video already, consider yourself tagged by me. I would love to see your answers. These are some really fun questions. For me, I'm so sorry for all the redundancies, but it is what it is. They just fit multiple questions. I can't help it. So, yeah, of course, I want to see you guys in the comment. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, select the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. And until then,